great to be back in Wisconsin with the Vice President, with Secretary Scalia, just an amazing, amazing man, and with all of you, hardworking American patriots. It is just awesome to be here. Since day one, President Trump has been the champion of the American worker and the voice for the forgotten men and women in this country. In his first 3 years in office, he created a blue-collar boom, and this is remarkable. The census just came out last week to show that poverty in America in 2019 reached the lowest record in recorded history since 1950. You've heard the president talk about record lows across all demographics before this pandemic came in. Record low unemployment for women, veterans, Hispanics, African Americans, Asian Americans, even a record low for disabled Americans in America during his first 3 years in office. We're very, very proud, and we will build upon this as the country begins to come back. He created more than 7 million jobs, including 500,000 new manufacturing jobs. And thanks to USMCA, more are going to come back. Businesses like this, Midwest Manufacturing Countertops, and we just had a tour, we walked around, what you do is incredible. And I was really, I came from a building background, I grew up many generations, so I've seen a lot of laminates. This is unbelievable. So the advances, the craftsmanship, it's just amazing what you do and the quality of those countertops that we witness and the tremendous skill that goes into it. But companies like yours, people like you, this is what President Trump is fighting for every single day. Made in America creates jobs in America. President Trump will always put Americans first, always. One of the things that I've worked closely with the Secretary on and that we're both really proud of is the President's commitment, which was very much modeled off what the Vice President did when he was governor: apprenticeships, vocational education, job training. This is so important. This president, he called for every single high school student in America to have access to vocational education. Not only school choice, but vocational education, so they can learn if there's a skill or a trade that they love and they're good at. So we're really, really excited about that. And part of our effort and part of our investment in American workers of all ages, including the next generations and students, is rallying the private sector, great companies like this, large and small. The president came into office, and in 2017, he said that companies are not doing enough to invest in the greatest resource in this country, which is all of you, our great workers. And he called upon them to do more, to offer more opportunities, more training, more enhanced learning opportunities so people could continue to grow. And we've seen what a great job you all are doing here in training that next generation. We met through Kip and through Mark, and I believe that Mark trained Kip as well, so we've seen some of that legacy here as well, and we're very, very proud that you have joined us in signing our Pledge to America's Workers, which now has secured 16 million commitments from over 400 companies, Midwest Manufacturing Countertops being one of them as of today. So the Great American Comeback is well underway. In Wisconsin, right here, over 200,000 jobs have come back in the last 3 months, and truly we are just getting started as the country begins to reopen. So with that, it is my pleasure to introduce our great Vice President. He is fighting alongside the President every single day to lift our nation to extraordinary new heights, to vanquish the virus, to defend our jobs, and to safeguard America's treasured way of life. Together, we will end this pandemic and return to record prosperity. The comeback will be powered by Americans like you, and we're grateful to have us here. And with that, I'm grateful to introduce Vice President Pence. Thank you all.